Why am I streaming when I could go back to sleep? Am I upside down again? Oh no. Hello, welcome. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I don't know. I have to use a different mic than I typically use because my other one is broken. It completely died. It was like, we're done. I don't know why it is upside down. It just likes to play games. Hello, welcome. Hi. Okay, we're like super behind today, but that's okay. I am good. How are you? I'm gonna fly them like one dragon for a little while and then switch to another just because I just woke up and I don't really want to flip-flop between dragons and like try to figure out the spells while I go. Because that's kind of complicated. Can I show my breeding progress? Yes, I can. So, I have finished everything that I have to for Arcanum Legendary, so now I just have to wait for the Arcanum Mythics to come out, and I'll be able to breed whichever one is on my path. I assume it'll be like a Sorcerer or Invoker, because I usually have the Sorcerer path. But sometimes they flip it. Oh, Lord. I actually I actually took my gear off of Zool because it just was not very fun to fly. For me. I never really liked Lucian or Mordred. I don't really like the tappy dragons, so it wasn't for me. It wasn't exciting to me, it wasn't fun to fly for me, it was just kind of annoying. So I kind of benched it. I mean, I have a little bit of gear still on it, so I can definitely try to fly it. But it won't be very, very good. Oh, this person's online, but it's okay. Alright, we're going to start with Etherea, and die a lot. In all honesty, it's just not... Oh, God. I don't know, I just don't like dragons like Zol. I enjoy dragons more like Phasma. Like, I really like Phasma. I don't know, I just don't particularly enjoy the playstyle of that dragon. Okay, cool. Yeah, so, obviously this dragon's really good. Undefended. Maybe I need to hit like 112s. I'll probably still die, but... Okay, we barely made it. That is my Discord ID, I believe. It would probably be better if I actually had better runes on it, but and a better rider, because the rider I have is not very good. But even so, I feel like the way I have it set up right now with Mythic gear, it should be able to take 112s, and as you can see, you have to be able to recloak quickly. You can't you can't take any kind of damage, or you just die. So sadly, I just don't enjoy Etherea. Yeah, and I don't like the mark spells on sorcerers. It's just a pain. It's the same reason that I got frustrated with Sephula sometimes. The mark spells just... I hate them. I hate them on all dragons, to be fair, but especially on sorcerers. I don't know that I am going for a Mythic this season. To be completely honest, I am not really vibing with with any of them. So there's that. I should have cloaked faster there. I didn't see that coming at me. Oh lord, this person has 3 blue mages. Okay, that's not on their kill. Yeah, sacrifice, blood fury, anything that's better than this. It's just kind of a pain to try and put the mark down somewhere. Also, I just don't know how you would avoid rage drain with this thing. I mean, you could use the mark spell, but if you get mage drained, you're kind of screwed. Because you can't put a mark down. Yeah, I don't have rage here. That was my bad. I didn't know I still had the mark. I hope that they buff Sora as well. It's not a time shift dragon. When I fly it, I don't even use the blue spell. It doesn't go backwards. It just goes forwards, and there's no point in using the spell. It's just a waste of rage. And you need a lot of rage for the dragon. So I don't even recommend using the blue spell. Also, I just woke up, so I feel like Flying Zul is gonna exhaust me. And frustrate me within 4 minutes. I spent I don't know how many hours just farming my friends to get footage of it, and I don't know. Oh, this guy's gonna kill me because... Yeah. Hey, Alex. Right now, Zul is better. Will that trend continue? I don't know. If they buffed Zul I mean, Sora, it'd be better, but... Uh-oh. My do not disturb is not... Oh, no! Okay, I'm over this dragon, so I will definitely switch to flying Sekit. The problem with my Sekit is... Oh, he's on a mission. That's one problem. I also don't have, like, very good gear or anything on it. I mean, I have good gear. I just have a rider that's skilled for hunter, so it's not really, like, beefed up. It's just kind of, chilling. See, he's only like 10 bill, and he has Zandra, but Zandra's for hunters. Because I just took my Calivore gear and put it on there. And I have no rubies, so I can't change it. I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't mean to use that. Whoops. Wrong spell. My bad. I didn't really have anything to stream last Sunday, so I just decided not to stream. That kind of happens sometimes. Oh, I'm screwed. I should probably put my glasses on. Oh, this is kind of a big base. I should probably chill out. I mean, I'll take a sugar daddy. Right? I'm like, dang, dude. It's just crazy to me how, so I used to spend, I never hide that fact. Anyone who asks me for advice as like a free-to-play player, I send them to someone else because I can't really give you advice because I've never been completely free-to-play. Um, and it's crazy to me how whenever I was like a level 100 or like 120, like the 35k ruby $100 pack would get me so far, and now that's nothing. I would have to spend like $1,000 to even get any kind of progress. I know. I just woke up, so I'm trying to just wake up before I'm charging into like huge bases. I'll probably have to put a lightning resist on here because I don't think I can live without it. I bought all of Ember Stones too. Look at us being idiots together. Shut up, Timbro. You can't even talk, you whale. I don't think this is gonna go well because... Oh, yeah. I think that's too big for the gear I have. I don't have any kind of buffs on it, so it's hard to hit that high. Because it's not getting the, like, warrior HP and rage buff from the rider that it typically would. It would probably be like 14 or 15 bill if I actually, like, reskilled my rider, but I'm poor. I mean, look, I have 362 rubies. Because I just be YOLOing. I could hit Nebulosa, but nah. Oh, I didn't even need a lightning resist. Dang it! Yeah, I would say HP and rage. Definitely rage. To boost his spells. He doesn't really have a breath damage increase spell though, so that's kind of sucks. I think they should like rework the percentages of breath damage on the dragons, because from where the game first started and where it is now, you just need so much more breath damage, and a lot of the dragons just can't sustain it. Like, now we have exotic runes and mythic gear, and gear in general. When the game first started, gear wasn't a thing. So I feel like most of the dragons' breath damage, it's too weak. I mean, look at this. This isn't even like a super high base. I like Sekit probably more than most of the other dragons. I don't know. Oh, I might not die. I forgot Jackson's not 117s. No, no, no. Crazy to me that that didn't one shot. Hello, welcome. I think if you put really good gear and runes and stuff on it, it could be a good dragon. You just really have to manage your spells and your. I should have put a lightning resist there. You just really have to manage your spells and stuff with it. But I do enjoy it. It's probably the one that I'm having the most fun with right now. Out of out of all of them. Oh. And we have no rage. I should have put a knife. I should have stabbed Timuru. That would be mean, though. This person's online. I'll probably die. Let's throw a cheeky lightning resist one. I only have 3, but, you know. I'm looking at, like, a million things when I fly. I make sure my stream is still going. I'm reading chat at the same time. And I've only flown these dragons for a couple days and not very long, if I'm honest. I haven't really had time to fly them a ton. Oh, Jesus. Wrong spell. I'm also trying to not just be completely mute, because I feel like that makes for a really boring stream. So it's a lot that I particularly am doing when I stream. And it also doesn't help that my dragon does not have um any kind of buffs for warriors. I feel like that would definitely help me. I don't know that I have a favorite right now. I would probably say Sekit is my favorite just because I don't know. I really haven't flown them enough. I haven't had time cuz I've just been working. See, I feel like I just don't have enough oomph. I don't have enough oomph. I need more oomph. No, I haven't gotten my troop count up, unfortunately. Probably to my team's like dismay. They're like, Taco, we're trying to do a raid and you have 12 troops. I feel like some people have to like take off during a like season's beginning because I don't know how you perfect the dragons in like 5 minutes and get content out without Like whenever the dragons dropped, I was at work. So how was I supposed to fly them and get content and figure them out in like 5 minutes? It's just crazy to me. Anyway, I'm not going to go on a rant because I'll just get salty about a lot of things. Also, I'm kind of hangry. I didn't have breakfast. Where's the red mage? Oh, okay, there it is. Oh no. Freaking orrery. Leave me alone! Just get good. Thank you, Dream and Tinbrew, for that. I don't want to get good. I just want to take a nap. Yeah, I am not... I don't know. Maybe I should just be super serious and completely focus on flying, but I just feel like that's boring. I wouldn't want to watch someone like that, so... These bases are too big. I can't hit Sky Gods because then Ruru will defend me and ruin my whole life. Did you observe all dragons in this season have horns on their head? I did not know that. I didn't look at it. I also don't pay attention to, like, anything ever, so that could probably be why. My real name is Kate. Don't tell anybody, though. It's a secret. For the Mythics. Okay. I will. I'm so over it. I don't know how I'm gonna fly the Mythics good when I can't even fly second good. And so, oh, dang it, wrong spell. Oh, this is like a high island. Oh no. That was cheeky. Hello. I'll just make Tinbrew fly Zul, and then y'all can just watch him fly Zul. Mine's like 7 bill. Oh my gosh, look how, like, there's no damage amp. I need an amp. I need it to go brrr. He probably would. I'm gonna have to hit a really low base with my Zul because he's a baby. Like, I'll hit this base. Where is he? He's like 7 bill. I don't even remember what the spells do. Crap. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. We got this. We don't got this. He will do better than me because that's all he's flown. He hasn't had to fly Saratherim and break his brain. JL with a 7 bill Zul? Yeah. That's not gonna work! He's not OP. I can promise you that. Oh, he's just... You'll see. You'll see when I play it. Where's Zul even at? It's like at the back of my roster, poor thing. Yeah, I have swamp internet. It happens. I'm sorry. Yes, Zul actually he's very into books. He likes reading. He's a nerd. Everyone should roast him. I hope that was the kill. Yikes if not. See, look, you just be reading books. Hello, welcome. I don't know that I can take these with my little baby Zul, but no, Sephula got a buff. So when Sephula first came out, it was like terrible. And so then they buffed it. I'm scared. I will fly Saratherim. Just have to give me a minute to get my life together. I don't think they ever nerfed Sephula. That would be weird because Sephula wasn't like OP or anything. I meant to take more of those towers, and I'm gonna die here because I'm a bot. Yep. I don't think I can take 115s. I just don't have anything going for me. Oh my god. I'm just trying to live. I don't even know where the shielding tower is on this base because why would I look at that? Quit, Remy. Why do you always want to play with me whenever I have things to do? And I can't. I'm gonna die to this because I can't cloak. I don't think I can take 117s. He's such a baby, and his rider is so bad. I just be tapping. Okay, fine. I'll fly Sarathrim. This person's online, and I am not prepared for a defender. I have not flown this dragon in days. Oh my gosh, my stomach's growling. Quit, Remy. Remy, go! I can't play with you right now. Every time. You had all morning. All morning to play your games. But no, you wait. Okay. I don't know. The only moderator that I have on the channel is Dad, and he is asleep, and I am not in a position that I can delete stuff. So it maybe auto-deleted because it was something inappropriate. I don't know. I have no clue. Oh god, this person's online. Middle. Not Quasar. Yeah, Dream, I think that you and Tinbrew and Dad and stuff will do really good with Zul, but to me, I just am not good at avoiding damage, so I'm gonna die. I was able to do okay with it when I actually had it runed and geared and stuff, but I just am not really that big of a fan. Like, look how much this heals you for. It's so insignificant because it's based off of base HP. Ugh. Disgusting. The rider is really good. It just depends on what you want out of it. The hunter has a big damage amp in its 200% breath damage spell, so you really don't need attack as much. You could fully HP it to buff up like the freeze spell and the AoE spell. It really just is what you want out of it, like what kind of build do you want. I personally would probably do an HP build with some rage. You don't really need ammo because it has an infinite ammo spell. I don't know. The rider is pretty good, especially if you have a warrior. It has 4% more HP than Venus, but it doesn't have any attack. But Venus only had like 3 or 4% attack, so I don't feel like you're really going to lose that much. I could hit Stormageddon with this and see if she could defend, but I definitely am not going to get through this. Defended? Oh, not double defended. Single defended I could pull it off. I did pull off one defended run. Single defended with it, but I don't think I can do double defended. Not without runes. I only have its like regular lineage runes on it because I got tired of support not giving me my runes back. Oh yeah, I'm dead. I thought I hit the dodge spell in time, but I didn't. This person's online. This is not going to go well if they defend. Tinbrew is like Tinbrew's like a whale. Oh, he's free to play now. Okay. Never mind, he's free he's free to play. I hit the wrong spell. Why do they look so similar? Zul is better right now. If they buff Sora, I think he could be good. He does have a lot of like spell management in his kit, so if you like warriors that are like a little bit harder to fly, he's definitely one. And I do like him. The problem is he doesn't heal enough or get rage. Unless they actually buff the dragon, I would not get Sora. It's kind of like when Sephula first came out. It's just there's not enough healing. You can't get rage back. I don't know. I like it, but not how it is right now. Maybe if they buff it, I could recommend it, but base HP for healing just sucks. And the more gear and runes and the better your dragon is, the worse it gets. I'm gonna hit someone on Jackson's team. I can't see if a message is deleted, so I have no clue. If you're plugging a link or something, that may be why. I don't know. But I am not deleting anything. And the only mod that I have on my channel is asleep. No, he's definitely asleep, because if he was online, he would be in the chat roasting me. And he would have texted me, so. I don't know. If they buff it, I would like it more. But right now, I don't like it. Oh, my bee. Jackson, did you even defend, or did you just watch me? Yeah, I didn't like Sephula at the start because it was awful, but they changed it and then I fell in love with it and then I couldn't get it anymore. That's kind of my plan, just like save and build. I don't know. I didn't turn that on. I don't know. I don't have the ability to delete someone's message at this moment in time. So yeah. And Dad is my only mod, and I assure you he's not online. Seked is pretty good for a warrior if you can't get a mythic. I would also wait and see what else they come up with, because there might be something better. I agree. I think if they do change something after release, that there should be like an opportunity to go back and kind of choose the other, I guess, dragon. I don't know. Like, I think you should be able to go back and choose. I would have chosen Sephula over Calivor after the buff, but I had already chosen Calivor because there was no mention of them changing Sephula, and I mean, I work directly with PG as far as the creators faction, and everyone complained that Sephula was bad, and they were like, oh, okay. They never said, okay, we're gonna buff it. So my only option was Calivor at that point. And that's what I got, and that's that. I do have Necrox. He's only like orange or green tier though. I don't think Necrox will fare well in the current game setup. There are just too many things that can cancel his shield for it to be good, in my opinion. Some people think that it's still going to be good, but I don't see it being good. Have I seen the Invoker yet? I don't. The only thing I've seen is the Wave 1 dragons that I'm flying. I don't know what else is coming in the season as far as dragons. And if I did know, I couldn't tell you. I think if you like make a mistake and you don't fully claim the line and you message support, you can like change it out. I've seen it happen before, but as far as just changing after you've already flown it and stuff, I don't think that that's allowed, which is, I get it, but at the same time it kind of sucks, especially for people like me who chose the wrong dragon. But I chose Calivor because I didn't think that Sephula was going to get changed. I think if they change something, that you should get the option. So Calivor was the only option I had, and that's what I chose. But I think that because Sephula was then good, I should have been able to say, hey, actually, I'd rather Sephula now, since it actually changed. Like, you're changing the product after. Why can't I don't know. I just hope that they give Saratherim a chance and make it actually usable, because it is kind of fun to fly. It has a lot of potential, I think, but it's just not. The base HP healing sucks, and it's kind of dumb, because if you look at Zul, you kill like 2 towers and you're back to full health with its like Soul Devours type spell. You just heal so much, and then with Saratherim, you're like, oh, okay, no heal for you. Like, look how little I healed from that. And this is without good gear or, like, I mean, like, this is without, like, good runes and stuff that would buff it even more. So it'd be even smaller the more, like, the better the gear and runes and stuff you have, the smaller the heal will be. It's crazy to me that they think that base HP is a viable option still. Maybe before gear, base HP was great, but it's just so awful. So awful. I have to combine its spells because I don't do enough damage to get through the towers if I don't. Quasar is a god. Yeah, it is a normal day, Digi. It is just regularly... It's just a normal day. Nothing's on fire. Oh, this person's online, so I'm definitely gonna die, but it's fine. Nebulon is really good too. I did enjoy Nebulon. It sucks that when I opened my Draconic chests, I didn't realize that they were glitched at the time, so the Nebulon shards weren't dropping, and I just didn't get Nebulon. I think that I don't know. Now I'm never going to be able to heal. I'm never going to get back to where I was. Dang it. Ugh. See, if I could heal there and I could actually get HP back, I would do so much better. That's really all it... God, never mind. That's all it needs. It's to be able to actually heal. And live. I would say Draconics are easier to obtain. Platinums, I really wouldn't, like, blow through your rubies on unless you can open, like, a ton of them. That's unfortunately just kind of how it is. I didn't mean to hit that. The spells are also, like, really similar in, the design, so I just keep messing that up, too. Zul is much better right now. If you do want a Mythic, Zul is the better option. I don't vibe well with Zul right now. Maybe if I continue to practice with it and actually put in the time and effort, but I don't have the time right now. I work way too much. Also, it'd be way easier to fly Zul if you have an iPad, because there is so much tapping with the spells. I don't, so I have to try and triple tap towers with my phone, and my phone screen is very small. I think that's a big part of the reason that I didn't like a lot of the other dragons that came out with spells similar, like Mordred and Lucian. I just don't have the ability to tap that fast on my phone screen. Sora, I mean, I've taken some defended bases with Sora. It's just very hard because if you have to take damage, you can't heal back up from it. So you're crippled, basically. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Sora can do triple... I mean, I'm sorry. I thought you said Zul. Yeah, no. I don't think Sora would be able to do triple defended. It's the same issue with Quasar. You have to just be a god to get through with Quasar triple defended, because it's just... You can't put out enough damage. I'm just gonna be like a warrior main. That's gonna be me. I'm just gonna main warriors. Hi, welcome. Hunters can kind of overcome the hammer spam a lot better than other dragons. It's a PvP. I don't know which one yet. It should be released tomorrow, the information as to which event is coming. I would assume if it goes by, like, the regular cadence, it'll be, like, Temple Raid or Team Gauntlet. I don't know. We just had Fight Pits, so I know it's not that. So I would assume, like, Temple Raid or Team Gauntlet. I hope Team Gauntlet because that's, like, my favorite event. I don't have a shield up. Oh, dang it. Boop. Let me get half a bar, like, a teeny sliver of freaking health back real quick. Boop. Like, look how little. What are you supposed to do with that? Yeah, I mean, warriors are good for the perch, but I also believe that you should be able to fly whatever class you like. And it sucks that hunters are the only option right now. It's very frustrating for me because I don't go class by class as to what I like. I just go dragon by dragon. I like Quasar. Some people don't like that. That's cool. I love Phasma as a hunter, but I don't like Zool. I mean, that's just, it is what it is. Okay? And the thing that's also very frustrating for me personally is, and this is just my way of thinking. I don't feel like legendary dragons get the love that they should. So if you're a lower level player or you're not a massive spender and you can't get a mythic every season, you have to rely on legendary dragons. And unfortunately, at higher levels, the legendary dragons just cannot take most bases, and it's sad. It's very, very sad to me that you have to get a mythic to even be viable at the level of play that I am at. And it's very annoying. I think that more effort should be put into legendary dragons, just the same as mythic dragons. I think everything should be viable, and obviously the mythic should be better, but I don't think that that should mean that the legendary dragons are just basically unusable. And I'm gonna die. Nebulon is great. The only thing I struggled with Nebulon was if I was facing an island with like two reds, with two red mages, or like red mages that are really close together, that was kind of hard to overcome for me personally. That's not the right dragon. Okay. Yeah, I mean, to me it's just sad that it's like a one-off thing if a legendary is actually good. I don't think that it should be that way. It's like, oh, if a legendary comes out like Kulisid or Morak, um, or any of those dragons that's like completely obliterating bases and is like actually usable and good, that I didn't mean to hit that spell, that people are not upset about it, but I don't know. It's just weird to me that people think that a dragon has to be like a certain way to be usable, like that it has to be a mythic. I know, Morak was so good, and I feel like more legendary dragons should be like that. And I don't understand the argument that, oh, like, I paid so much money for this base, like a legendary dragon shouldn't beat it. It should. I don't care if you spend so much money on your base. That's your prerogative to have a huge base like that. That doesn't mean that people who don't spend should be shafted and forced to fly crappy dragons. I'm going to get in so much trouble for saying things like that. Right, you only, like, if you're in-game, you can only use the mythics, and it sucks. Because if, like, this season, I don't like either mythic, but I probably have to get one just because I can't use the legendaries. They do not work on N-tier bases, and it sucks. And then it will only last me 3 months, and then I have to choose another one. Which is fine, I don't mind changing dragons, I don't. But it's just frustrating. Yeah, Zelnoth is good if you're like a mid-level or a lower level, but up high, like, defended, Zelnoth dies so hard. He can't take the bases. It's just, that's the truth. There's just so much more into it in in-game than there is in the mid-tiers. So while a dragon is phenomenal at mid-tier or lower tiers, it sucks at in-game, and it's hard to balance, because if you make a dragon that's really good at in-game, it's gonna demolish everything mid to low tier. Defended. When I talk about like demolishing something or taking a base, I don't ever consider undefended as an option or viability. I hit too much in Atlas um to worry about things like that. I don't ever consider the valuability of a dragon on undefended bases, because there are so many dragons that are phenomenal undefended that cannot do anything defended. And that's just how it is. My whole channel was built around showcasing more so like defended footage than undefended, because there were so many people putting out undefended runs and being like, look how good this dragon is, and then you get the dragon and you run a defended base and the dragon can't do anything. And I was kind of tired of seeing that, so I made my channel to help my teammates at the time really see the viability of a dragon defended on bases. I meant more so in trouble, as far as like the whales are gonna come for me and be mad at me for saying that legendary dragons should beat their base. Or be able to, if flown correctly. Right, and that's how I feel too, Alex. Like, even if you're on a good team, I feel like they don't care about the middleman. They don't care about the middle game player. It's all about the whales. And part of that too, I don't really feel like PG cares to put time into testing the legendary dragons, because they're more worried about the money makers, which are the mythics. So in the end, I feel like the little guys get the short end of the stick. Yeah, Quasar is a legendary arcanum, and he will still be usable for a little while for me. But the thing is, when the mythics come out, I don't know how that's going to play out. We shall see. Huh, look how much I heal, God. So usable. So much. See, and that's my thing too. Like, I understand it's a business, but you're still gonna get money from people wanting mythics, even if the legendaries are usable and like good, because the mythics should be better. But that doesn't mean that the legendaries should be so awful that you can't use them. Exactly. I was a light spender, and I stopped spending because I just got frustrated because it gets you nowhere. Unless you spend so much money, you don't get anything from spending. So I just stopped because there was no point. I'm gonna use my very last lightning resist. Right, and I think that's the thing. I think that it could be better if all they did was change the modifier from base to modified. I really think that that would clear up a big part of the issue. I don't have any rage, so I'm gonna die. Boop. Nee, nee, nee. Yeah, see, I can't really do much. 10K a week. See, and that's like madness to me. Like, if I spend $100 on a pack, I should be... Oh, I don't have enough rupees to even buy lightning resist. If I'm spending $100 on a pack, like, that's a lot of money to a lot of people. Right. Like, it's crazy how little 10 grand, like, you don't get very far with that. 26 bill. And, like, to me, that's just madness. I don't know. Oh, this is like triple defended, I'm pretty sure, so I'm gonna die. Right. And there's even young people like just starting out in their career that they're making more than like a minimum wage, but they're not making enough to consistently spend $1,000 on the game. Oh, I'm so dead. I've got so much rage drained from me. Yeah, 3 defenders. I could not. Oh no. I mean, JL's definitely not a teenager, and I understand that. He has the income to do what he pleases with his money. That's fine. Um, but I don't think that it should take that amount of money to be where he is, I guess. Like, he's probably spent like $300,000 easily just getting to where he is. I have a video actually on tips for sorcerers on my channel that you can find. I think it's like 5 or 6 things that I listed that help you out with sorcerers. I mean, I don't know how much he spent. That's just a rough estimate because, like, I know people who have spent $100,000 and are not close to what JL has. So that is the only reason I said that amount of money. But if you have that kind of money, like, that's nothing to you, and that's fine. Dang it. The spells are so similar. Like, I used to know a guy who owned his own business, and he was able to spend quite a substantial amount of money on the game. He ended up quitting because, well, I mean, just look at the state of the game. Even for him, with having the amount of money and disposable income that he had to put into the game, like, he even said he didn't feel like it was worth it, what he was having to spend to, like, keep up. It's not that the team is important, it's just, the number one team in the game as far as, like, game ranking and a lot of things. If you do get banned, usually there is a legitimate reason. Sometimes there are bans where they definitely weren't, um, supposed to be banned, I guess. Like, there's problems where people get banned and they're not supposed to be banned, but it's usually fixed. But normally, if you do get banned, there's a reason, and you're probably doing something sketchy that you know you shouldn't be doing. See, and that's the thing, like, for me, I have put money into the game. More money than I should have, and I know that. So for me, walking away from what I've invested is very hard. Even though it is not anywhere near what other people have invested, to me it was a lot of money. But also, I feel like if you have the amount of money that JL has to throw at a random game, I think that you'd be fine losing that and walking away as well. Okay, that was a pretty good run. I didn't get hit that much. The only thing with Sora is it's so easy to get rage drained. And to have, like, your shields and stuff canceled, that I just don't see it being super viable defended. See, and that's the thing. I don't even think that if JL were to sell his account, that he would get the amount of money back that he's put into the game. There are a lot of bases that get banned pretty often just from people hacking and stuff. Poor Lucra. You're the one who wanted trophies, Lucra. I agree. I mean, it would be ludicrous of him to sell for what he put into the game. But even just a fraction of what he put into the game, I don't think he would get back if he, like, tried to sell his account. I don't even know where the shielding tower is on this base because I didn't expect someone to defend it. Yeah. I don't know. See, that's the thing. Like, if he was to, like, sell his account, like, you just don't get enough money, like, to justify selling your account. And it's against the TOS, so if you do buy an account, like, it's likely to get reported and banned. So there's literally no point. Quit, Remy. Oh, dang it. This person's online. Crap. Oh, double defended is not... It's not happening. I should just quit. No, JL does not work for PG. The Cosmic Ori has so much freaking health. It's not that they... Oh my gosh. So many defended runs. It's not that they disband teams, like, they don't go in and hit the disband button. It's just most teams, if you put enough pressure on them, will just run away. They will fold, and it's sad, but it's the truth. Yeah. The Ori is so broken. I'm over it. I'm so over it. There's not. Most people, when they're actually faced with conflict, and they actually have to protect their castles and stuff, they run away. And I've seen it firsthand with teams that I've been on. People just leave because they're tired of fighting, and that's the whole issue. I do get frustrated whenever I stream just because um it's very frustrating to stream because people don't realize how much you're doing at the same time that you're streaming. So I get very tired of hearing the same complaints over and over again. And it makes it just not very fun to stream sometimes. A lot of times I just ignore it and keep going, but sometimes it gets hard to do that when you're constantly being told that you're bad and stuff. Could I do a tutorial on regular swaps? There's a chart. I'll try to find it and send it to you if you message me in game. Week 8 has a new tower. I don't know for sure that there's a new tower. I haven't heard anything about the new tower. If there is a new tower. I don't think there is. Usually they like skip a season, and we just got the orrery, so... Exactly. That is exactly it, Lucra. Most of the diamond teams are barely holding it together, and all you have to do is apply a very small amount of pressure, and they fold. I'm not sure. I think there's like 15 or 16 creators faction members, and then there's like 20 or so gameplay faction members. Um, yeah, that's all I know. Okay, I'm at 50%. We're still good. I'm always scared I'm gonna forget to like check my battery because I have to like make sure that my phone doesn't die because I can't charge my phone and stream at the same time. So I'm scared it's just gonna like die and people are gonna be like, oh, R.I.P. Oh, I thought I froze that. Oh, I should have used my little phew spell. No, not everyone has a YouTube channel. So, for example, of the of the creators faction, you don't have to have a YouTube channel to be in the creators faction. A lot of them have really large Instagram accounts. Some of them have their own websites. Poseidon, he makes like really cool graphics, like he draws really well and stuff. So all of the event posters that he makes go towards his um, like creators faction status thing, I guess. There are only a few of us that actually have YouTube channels. They are in giant alliances, but the thing is, when you are in a team where someone adds a group for a castle attack and only 3 people show up, if you're in an alliance with 18 teams that only have 3 people showing up, you're not going to have as many players to rely on as a team that has many, many more players actually showing up. So that's one of the biggest things I would say about alliances. Most of the teams, as far as like diamond teams, they aren't made up of quality players. They're made up of legacy players that just want rewards. They're not really there for the team. They're just there to leech. I think that was one of the most frustrating things for me as when I led my own team was finding people who genuinely wanted to be a part of a team rather than just leech rewards. It's very hard because a lot of people are lazy and they don't really want to contribute. Like there's people that I've seen that I've like have never spoken. Never seen them before in my life. Like, most of the people in Diamond don't even play the game. Yeah, See, the subscription on our bot runs out soon, so I think like once the bot subscription runs out, I think we're all just gonna jet. I don't I don't know. I don't think that we can make it without the bots, you know? Like we're a bot team. What are we gonna do if we don't have a bot? Might die. Yep, died. Dead. Yeah, I've been on teams like that where you say hey and then like no one says anything and you're just like, "Oh, never mind." Oh, this is like really high. We're going to die, but it's fine. Yeah, that was like a really weird rule to me. Like you have to have a certain amount of troops to be in a team. Because to me that just feels like you're not using your troops. The social aspect definitely helps. I feel like I wouldn't enjoy my team as much if I wasn't able to like make friends. But my team is also very competitive, and I'm just like the team mascot. Like I'm just here for moral support. Yeet! I gotta go. Sorry, bye. I don't want to get hit. And I think time zones also have like a large part to play in that. There's people that I don't see talk often, but it's more so because they're in like an Australian time zone or just another time zone. Okay, I only left 2 towers. 62 bill with only 2 towers left. I'm proud of myself for that one, okay? Um, there's a lot of people that I don't see in my team, but if I've stayed up late or something or gotten up early, I have seen them. So I know that they talk. It's just they don't talk when I'm around because they're asleep. That's hard for me to say personally. Like Dad is back in the GPF, so he's been testing Zul, and he can do incredible things with Zul. And like what he's told me is that Zul is easier than Calivor, but it's really about what you enjoy flying, and I can't fly tappy dragons on my phone. And unfortunately, my iPad does not work with the game anymore. So out of the two, I would probably pick Sora if they buff him. But at the moment, I'm not going for any dragon personally. I'm going for progress. Later, Half Dead. Thanks for watching. So I will most likely save my sigils and get like a tower line and then probably the draconic chests again just to get some more like PvP resources and stuff like that back. It is super early in the morning for me. Like 11. It is 11 a.m. Dad does need a nerf. He frustrates me because he's like, it's so easy once you get it down. And I'm like, yeah, that's the part that I can't do. That's the getting it down part. That's the hard part for me. Oh no, I should have used my Zoom Zoom spell. Definitely don't can't burn all of your resources just for like a competitive sake. You also want to be able to contribute in all events to do well, just overall in the game. You don't want to like burn yourself out. Zul or Calivor? If I'm going by like my personal preference, neither. I'm chilling with Phasma at the moment. But out of the two, I don't know. They're very different dragons. But they have the same concept where you can't really get hit a lot. So, I don't know. Personally, I prefer Calivor just because you can start with full rage. That's really nice. And it's more streamlined as far as like what you need to do, in my opinion. Zul just kind of breaks my brain a little bit. No! Okay. I agree, it's super expensive to do the Festive and the Draconics. I wish it wasn't, but it is. Hello, welcome. Oh no, I hit the wrong spell. Dang it! Why are they so similar? No! It's weird to me because the like the cycle spell that's like a dodge and then a freeze, it gives you one rage. So you can like spam it pretty much as long as you have one rage, and I keep forgetting to keep that one rage so I can keep using it. It's just weird. Oh no. I didn't realize I was hitting reds. I'm definitely not like a top tier flyer. I am the kind of person who has to actually put in a lot of effort to be good with a dragon. Whereas some people like pick them up and they're like, okay, I gotta do this, and then I'm good. I can't do that. I'm gonna die here. I can feel it in the air tonight. Yep, I'm dead. Is Sora one of the worst things I've already said? No, I think Sora could be good if the health wasn't based on HP. Like I'm enjoying flying it. It's just very hard to heal and live. I don't think it makes you a bad flyer if you don't want to learn hunters. I think there is this preconception throughout the game that you have to, like, if you don't fly hunters, you're a bad flyer. But I don't really think that. I think it's, for me personally, it's a dragon by dragon basis. I just fly what I enjoy. And that lately has not been hunters, which for a while it was just hunters because they were putting out really good hunters, but I don't know. I am enjoying Phasma, and Phasma is a hunter. But I don't know. I don't know. I think there's a lot of, like, supremacy in hunters, and, like, hunters, it has to be a hunter or you're, like, you suck. And I don't really see that. I don't think that people suck just because they don't want to fly a certain class of dragon. I think that's that's like a weird thing to be all, I don't know. It's a weird thing to, like, push on people. No, we don't ever really get ward that often. So we don't have to worry about that. And then as far as events, we don't really have much pushback. We also stay in a lower league so that we don't have to care as much about our placement in events. So you can do better for personal prizes, but not waste all of your resources trying to get first. And that's just that. I don't know, we're just hanging out with our bots. Yeah, Zul. I have to hit, like, lower for Zul. He's a baby. Poor Zul. He didn't even do anything to me. I just don't like him. He's so ugly. I loved Ronin. Ronin was one of the dragons I got very good with, because I put a lot of time into it, but I adored Ronin, and I was very, like, I refused to let Ronin go for, like, a hot minute, because I really, really liked Ronin. Oh no. These are 117, so I'll probably die because my poor Zul is such a child. Oh my gosh, my stomach is growling so loud. I should have eaten breakfast before I started streaming, but I didn't think about that until I had already started streaming. Whoops. I hit the wrong spell. Yikes. Bye. Yeah, it is really glassy. If you get hit too hard, you'll die. Like, you really can't take damage with Zul. It's all about avoiding it. It's hard for me to predict if someone's going to defend or not, and most of my friends' bases that I would typically ask to defend me, are very, very, like, this dragon is only 7 bill. I can't really take large bases with him right now. Unfortunately, that's just kind of how it is. But I do have defended runs of him on my channel. You are more than welcome to check those out. But I am not good with this dragon, so there's that. There's a lot of, like, defended footage of him out there already. Death Gaze isn't one-shot anymore? I assume it should. I don't think it's possible to avoid all damage. I don't know. I think you're going to get hit, and the deciding factor is how hard you get hit between cloaking and avoiding. Fly this Sorcerer. He's pretty bad, but okay. That's too high for him. Not double defended right now. He can't heal. I've taken some single defended runs, and mine is not set up correctly. Like, I don't have any runes on any of the dragons, other than the runes that they come with. So that could easily put another 2 to 3 bill on each dragon. I don't know. No, I don't have new Sephula. I wasn't super active that season, I don't think. I'm gonna die. The dragon is, like, kind of rage heavy, and the fact that you have to be in the cloak to avoid damage, and then the spike is really the only way that you're able to do a lot of damage. But the cloak is 2 rage. And then you have to use the mark spell to get your rage back, but that's also 1 rage. So it's just, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I liked Nebulon a lot when I got to test it. It was very nice. The only time I really struggled defended was if I was hitting a base that had 2 red mages. That was kind of hard. But otherwise, it was a pretty good dragon. It was pretty strong. I enjoyed my time flying it. I'm gonna die to this howitzer. So yeah, you have to like use 1 rage on the turn, go into the cloak, which is 2 rage, so that's 3 rage grown. Use the 1 rage to get rage back, but hopefully destroy the tower. Because if you don't destroy the tower, you just wasted a rage. It's I don't like it. I don't like the concept of it. I see where they were trying to go with it, but it would have been way easier if the dragon had like Blood Fury or like a tap to get rage spell rather than the mark spell, because if you are defended and you can't take down the tower that you marked, you're screwed. If you just unlocked Flak towers, I would say to focus on getting a Dark Flak and an Ice Flak. Um, the stun combination with the spell block is super nice, so I would definitely check those two out as far as Flaks. The Howitzer is nice. I don't think it is absolutely necessary at the moment for you as a 45. I think you could easily build it later and be okay. It is a very nice tower to kill people with, though, so. Thank you for showing up. Out of Etherea and Sekhet, I think Sekhet is better. I don't think that Etherea is going to do anything defended. It would be okay for like a cleanup dragon, but to me, I look at dragons as like a solo potential, and I don't think it has a solo potential. The Mythics aren't the best. That's hard to say because everyone likes different things. I think if they change the way that Saratherim's heal works, and they like give it a chance to actually heal, I think Saratherim will be a lot better. And I think that Zul is great. I just personally am not in love with it. It's not like Howazin, it's not like Ronin. It's not a hunter that I'm like, yes, I really want to fly that dragon. And that's just how I personally feel about it. But there are a lot of people that have been able to do like a lot of good things with Zul. Hueso does really well for me against the dungeons, like the guards and stuff. As long as you can spam the summon Papa. Yeah, Saratherim has a breath increase spell, which is really nice. Um, it just costs 1 rage, which is fine. I don't think that's game breaking or anything. Like 1 rage. He is pretty good if you put in the time to really like learn him and get him down. Um, just for me personally, I don't like tappy dragons. It's hard for me to tap them when I'm flying on a phone. Like, personally, I'm probably not going to go for, what's his name? I forgot. I'm probably not going to go for Zul, but, he's really good if you can get it down. I'm just tapping every wrong spell here. That's hard to say. If you like Tappy Hunters, Zul is great. If you don't like Tappy Hunters, I would probably wait and see if they actually buff Saratherim or not, because at the current moment, I would say don't get Saratherim. Quasar can pretty much take everything. It's kind of disgusting. Except for, like, triple defended. That's, like, a little tricky. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go make breakfast soon because my stomach is, like, putting up a fight. Quasar is so good. I was struggling for a while with just not enjoying the game as much because I really didn't have a dragon that could hit high tier bases and, like, I would know that I could survive. I gotta go. I gotta go. And then I got Quasar, and it's like a whole new world. I am very much enjoying Quasar. Yes, but I can fly it again if you would like to see how bad it is. Yes and no. It depends on the spell set. So there are a lot of spells that deflect or, like, slow you down from getting hurt by the cosmic orrery. So it's kind of easy to get away from it with certain warriors, but a lot of warriors it sucks. Yeah, I'll fly Quasar after I fly Etherea. Cosmic Orreries are honestly a pain for any dragon. It's just a little bit less painful for hunters if they have a cloak or, like, a way to avoid them. But honestly, the tower shoots so fast that even sometimes it's hard for hunters to avoid them too. Oh, dang it, I didn't get the blue mage down, so I cannot cloak. Ugh. I will try another base with Etherea just because that was my fault. My B. How is my Atlas so fast? I don't know. I did not know it was a problem, for people that Atlas was not fast? Question mark? Oh no, there's a blue mage. Oh no. As you can see, we are not having a fun time. Best Ronin. I'll have to find him in my in my dungeon. He's gonna die though because he doesn't have a like a howitzer resist, so there's no way for me to avoid the howitzer. The most fun that I've ever had on War Dragons was when I was running my own team, and Ronin came out, and I was basically obliterating every base that I hit, and my team was super active. It was a lot of fun, but I haven't had that much fun in a little while. There was also one time where this this team like tried to bully my team in Atlas, so we literally, like, me and my officers, we were all on like a line call, and we were going from like entry to entry on their castles. Like, two of us were on one, and then one of us was on the other, and then two of us were on another, and it was just so much fun. But that was before alert bots were a thing, so they had no idea what we were doing or where we were going. Okay, Quasar. I don't remember. That was over like 2 years ago, probably. That team probably is like not even not even a team anymore. I would assume. This dragon is so nice. I also have him like completely HP'd out, so my spells do a lot of damage. Um, a lot of people don't have what I have, so they won't do as much damage. I just have a collection of HP runes that I have hoarded for a long time. Let me see. Ronin. Where is my Ronin? Did I pass him up? There he is. And I will bond a rider to him to give him a chance. I don't even know if I have runes on him still. Look at Ronin. Oh yeah, okay, I remember putting legendary runes on him. There's a howitzer! Oh god, okay. I have not flown this dragon in years. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, yeah, no, I can't. I don't do enough damage. What? Okay, I'll have to hit lower. I don't even think I'm gonna take these. Ronin stopped at like 90s or something. Alright, we'll try this and see. I like just didn't even think about the fact that he wouldn't one-shot. I was so confident in your ability, Ronin. Oh, well then we probably won't one-shot these either. Yikes. Nope. Yep, no. Okay, so I have to go lower, too. Okay. Yikes. This is gonna be hard. Okay, we'll just do the... We'll just do the... Oh, this has an orrery and a howitzer. Okay, we'll die. It's fine. It's not like we haven't died before. Yeah, he caps at Abyssal, I believe. This is like nostalgia. It's like taking me back. Oh, I'm so dead. I got Quasar. I didn't like Icarus at all. There's a lot of people on my team that have Icarus and do really, really well with him, but I don't. I didn't like him. I also see I got him during like the test period, the 2 weeks that like CF and GPF gets them. And he had a lot of bugs then, and they weren't fixed, so I got very frustrated very quickly because I could not get past the bugs, whereas like other people were able to. Yeah, I don't know how we got here, but people were like requesting to see dragons, so that's why we have Ronin. I don't think I can hit. I don't think I can take 93s. These are like some 80s. Maybe we can like hit them. Icarus is better. Icarus just is not the dragon for me, and that's okay. I'm happy to be average. I know. I loved Ronin so much. It's like so sad to me that he's like not like he wouldn't be usable if they brought him back. Icarus is basically nerfed because he can't heal. I think this is the reason that I like Phasma so much, because it reminds me somewhat of Ronin. I mean, if y'all want to see something else, just let me know, because I'm just sitting here flying Ronin around because I love him. Oh, I could get a free cheeseburger. Hell yeah. Ronin was probably one of my very favorite dragons ever. Everyone was like, don't get Ronin. And I did. And he was so good. I have not even flown it. I will add it to my roster and we can see. We can experiment together. I don't know if I'm going to be able to one-shot these, honestly. Oh, I did. Okay, cool. I think my all-time favorite drag would probably be Ronin, honestly. I feel like everyone expects me to say Sephula because I loved Sephula, but, um, I don't know. I loved Ronin so much. It made me really sad to let him go, and that's why he has all of these legendary runes on him because I refused. I was like, I'm not letting him go, but I had to because he just couldn't take the towers anymore. Sadly. I have to take something out of my roster to show you. Uh, Goodbye, nausea. I have not flown this dragon, not even one time. So, we'll see how it goes. Bond to Azuri. I can't really bond that much because I only have 200 rubies. I don't even know what the spells do. Let me see that really quickly. Okay, so a freeze, dodge, reload ammo. Okay. Flash freeze. Oh no! Okay, wrong spell. I need to figure out where the spells are. That would probably be like step 1. But I can't really waste the ammo to figure that out. Okay, that's the cyclone and that's the dodge. Okay. Okay, cool. Nice. Maybe I'll actually have to put runes on it. I wish, but I don't think Ronin would do good because there's so many, like, towers that would kill him now. Okay, let's try this. I think I'm gonna die here, but we'll see. Oh no. Okay, so I definitely couldn't take that. That was too high. This portrait is so ugly. The thing with Leos is people didn't vote for Leos for the dragon. They voted for the Rune of Pride. And then they didn't bring back the Rune of Pride, which in my opinion was just so nutty. And they didn't want people to like be able to have double of them or something. I don't know. It was just really weird that like people shouldn't have it, but then like people do have it. Except me because I was stupid and dusted it. I probably shouldn't have used Flash Freeze that much. Let's use Cyclone. Okay, we're a god. Look at me. God tier. What is wrong with me? I don't know how much hits I can take, so. Right, but that's what I'm saying. I don't understand their really their reasoning behind it other than like no, you can't have something that people have. Like if you're not going to let people have it, then take it away from the people who do. If like I don't know, it's weird. Like if you're saying that people can't have it, then why do people have it? That makes no sense. Maybe I should actually put runes on this thing. I don't think that I have many, like, invoker runes, though. And then, like, what if they come out with a mythic invoker instead of a mythic sorcerer, and then, like, it's good, and I'm screwed. Because I don't have chisels. There's a lot of what ifs here. But, you know, sometimes you gotta just what if it. Oh my god. Fly Phasma. Okay, I actually really like Phasma, so that is a request I will honor. I'll probably do bad with it because I haven't flown it in a second, but that's okay. Necrox. I only have Necrox in like green tier, so I can't really do much with it. Hello, welcome. And I will probably get Necrox to test in like 2 weeks. So I feel like I should just save my Necrox flying for then. Because I will actually have to fly it. And I don't have all the spells on Necrox, so it's not really like a good representation. Phasma, Phasma, Phasma. I'm I'm going to die, but it is okay. Look how cute Phasma is. Oh, I see now. Okay, I see now. I got it. I got it now. Barely, but I got it. Okay. Bro, why you have to, like, go off that hard? I'm gonna die to this howitzer. Oof. I didn't, but I'm gonna die to that. Okay, cool. I don't have Zelnoth, so I cannot fly Zelnoth. I wish that I did, and I could show you, but I do not have. That blue mage was my enemy. That thing was my arch nemesis. I am still the Queen of Rage Drain. That blue mage was popping though. It was like, no, you can't live. Sorry. Try again next time. Yeah, so they are going to bring Necrox back as a resurrection dragon. Oh, I'm gonna die soon. I don't know if they will make changes to it or not. I haven't heard anything, like, if they're gonna change any spells. I would hope so. Like, I would assume that they would change it a little bit to make it more viable, but I cannot guarantee that, so there is that. Die! Jesus! Yeah, I don't know. Everybody's, like, super excited for Necrox, and they're like, oh my god, I can't wait, Necrox is coming back. And I just don't understand, because, to me, Necrox won't do good in the setup of the game currently. He just won't. He's gonna get canceled by an Ice Flak, and then you're done. So, what's the point? Nostalgia? I have Necrox at green tier, I'm fine. He also doesn't have a breath damage amp, so spamming down a tower is going to take you, like, 8 years. Unless you're really good with blinking and avoiding the ice flaks and stuff, I just don't see him being very good. But, again, that is my opinion. Okay, I am on 10% battery, so I'm going to have to stop the stream in, like, a second. So, hurriedly get out any requests that you want to see, because this is it. Yeah, but so many people have a double ice flak, and then, like, I don't know, I just don't see him being good, but that's me. And again, he doesn't have a damage amp, so Defended, like, spamming down a tower is going to be extremely hard for you. Because I, like, Defended with Phasma can barely, like, spam down one tower with a 100% damage amp. The warrior, we will fly this base. I don't think he's going to be viable either, so that's That's where I am. But if you're like, if you're, say you're hitting up a little bit and there's two ice flaks, if you get canceled by, like, if you don't have like a way to get away from stuff. You have to get down a blue mage to cloak. You have to get down the ice flaks to not get your what is it called? Elemental barrier canceled. And then if it does get canceled, you're gonna die. Yeah, I know a lot of people are going to get him to be like a setup dragon. Look how little this heals, though. Oh my god. That's pathetic. And this isn't even with, like, really good stuff. So if you have, like, amazing gear and runes and all that, like, you're gonna get even less health than I'm getting. My poor Zul is a child. Like, he's gonna die here, but it's fine. I never thought that Leos was a viable dragon. He was a discount dragon, so that's most of the reason as to why people got him when he, like, first came out. I don't know. I didn't think Leos was good. He's good in the sense that he only has, like, one active spell, but he's just not good overall. And in the old game, he was better because there just weren't... Oh, dang it. I have royally fluffed myself on this run here. Excuse whatever this is that I'm doing. I have no idea. Yeah. So that happened. Gonna have to clip that for my only fails. Dee-dee-dee. 7%. Okay, what's next? Yeah, whenever he first came out, there just weren't as many towers that he had to worry about, so he was better in the old setup of the game. But the current setup of the game, he's, like, absolutely useless. Which is what most people are referring to when they say that he's bad. Caligos is, like, in my dungeon. He's not returning. He made me mad. Yeah, that was too high for my baby, Uzuri. 6%. Oh god. Okay. It's happening. It's happening. Everyone stay calm. I wish that the breath damage, like, I don't know when I have my breath damage active and when I don't. because it's like doesn't like change the color of your breath. I didn't use the blue spell. Dang it. Okay, we still survived. It's fine. Most viable to the current meta? I don't even know. Maybe Gnarlith? See, that's disgusting. Like, look how much Zul heals. And then Sarathrim's like, okay, you can have, like, a sliver. Like, a string. You can have a string of HP, and Zul can have all of it. %. Oh, no. Oh, we have the little red thing now. Look at us. Someone asked me to fly... Goodbye, Krylos. Sorry. Caligos. What element are you? Caligos, do you have a rider? Where are you at? You're wind. Okay. I think my wind gear is on... Oh, my wind gear's on Phasma. Where's Astrid? No. Oh, okay. Caligos. 5%, okay. Ah! Okay. Ooh, Caligos 15. Oh, I put runes on it, that's why. I forgot that I have done that. I forgot what the spells do. What is this? Oh, that's the give me rage spell. That's the big shield. Wait, no, that's like a freeze, I think. Oof. I don't remember. Okay, it's fine. We got this. Okay, maybe we don't. Maybe we suck. Psych! We're a god. Bye! Thank you for joining. %. Okay, I'm gonna have to call the stream here. Thank you so much for everybody for tuning in and joining and watching me die with a lot of dragons. I will probably stream a little bit tomorrow night if I can. It really just depends on how I feel when I get off of work. But I will see you next